Hey everybody, how the heck are ya? I'm Fastidious and welcome back to my channel. It's day 41 in the free-to-play series and today we're going to level up some artifacts. We've got this artifact enhancement event going on. I've saved up a fair amount of silver, at least by my standards, and we have some really nice artifacts to get into, and that's including those 6 pieces of 6-star legendary Relentless gear we just won from that tournament. And then of course we're going to wrap up with some arena, so stick around for that, but for now, let's just hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Here we go, guys. Day 41. Let's get on into it. Very quickly, some housekeeping. A lot of you know I stream on Twitch 3 nights a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. That's been happening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Always, from now on, starting this week for the foreseeable future, it will be at 10 p.m. So 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enough self-promotion, enough plugging. Let's get into this. Let's look at these tournaments here, guys. You see a red dot. What is there to claim? Something pretty awesome. Cool, an Ice Golem tournament's coming. Great. Let's get that screenshot. Looky here, guys. First place by a very healthy margin of about 3,500 points. We finished with 82, 81. This proved to be as easy a tournament group as I have ever been in. I can't even say it. It was so easy. As easy a tournament group as I have ever been in. But look at that. We had a legendary book for Yoshi and 6 pieces of 6-star legendary Relentless gear, which is going to be kind of like the crown jewels of what we're opening today. And if that's not exciting enough, I actually never leveled up. Not opening, but seeing what they are. I actually never leveled up from like a week or two ago, the last time we got the 6-star 6 pieces of legendary Relentless. So should be pretty good stuff we can do. And also that's why I'm in the bottom right today, because I want to make sure you guys see all those stats. I'm not making that mistake. Okay, but we're going to start with Yoshi. You saw we got the legendary book. For anyone who's new or hasn't seen those episodes of the series, I've been putting books into Yoshi. It was a big decision. I'll card up to that one wherever I made the decision. But you'll see, I've already put 9 books into him. And this is the worst luck ever. 4 books into the A1, finished it. 4 books into the A2, almost finishing it. And then the only move I care about, literally the only move I cared about, the A3. We've only gotten 1 book to land. Cross your fingers for me, guys. Let's really hope this lands on the A3. I don't want to have to go max this out and then get 3 more in here. I don't want to have to do 5 more total books. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Let's do this. Please. Okay, phew. Jeez, can you imagine? Can you imagine if we maxed out these 2 and we only had 1 book? I mean, in this one we still had 3 to go. Okay, so what's really cool about this, it's actually a big deal. This is a big deal, and then once we finish this move, it'll be a big deal. Because the second part of this move, we skipped those first 2 sentences. I think a lot of us are familiar. Here we go. Also has a 50% chance of placing a True Fear debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. 75% chance if they're under increased attack. Well, now we've got an extra 25% chance on both of those situations, so 75% chance flat. That's a big difference than the 50% if they're not under attack up, and then 100% if they're on under attack up. Yoshi's got, I'll show you, he's got some healthy accuracy. Might not seem like it, but like, sure, Arena's going crazy, but he rarely gets resisted at only 81 accuracy. I think what's clearly happening here, actually, the more I think about it, this must happen after. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you know this or if someone else has spoken to this topic. But 81, I mean, people don't really build and resist until you're in like higher gold into platinum kind of stuff. You know, gold 3, gold 4, platinum. But here, I mean, I guess I'm getting 120 accuracy, or just a little bit more than that, actually, assuming that the second instance here happens. So first you get the 50% increased accuracy buff, AoE, but on him also, and then maybe he places that True Fear. Because I've very rarely is it resisted. However, kind of frequently it doesn't even hit, it doesn't go off. But now that we're at 75% chance without the increased attack buff on our enemies, and 100% chance, which actually is the case a lot of times when they're under increased attack, you know, all those Gorgrabs, all those old Hermit Yargs, all those kind of champions, Seeker, you know, it will help us. A lot of CC, a lot more reliable CC, because True Fear is already unreliable as it stands. Guys, I forgot to record yesterday our daily giveaway question. There's still 3 days left in the giveaway. I'm sorry I forgot. I'm coming at you the next day. Got some crazy bedhead. Okay, today's question is not going to be raid related. Let's go. What's your favorite guilty pleasure TV show or movie? Tell me what that is in the comments. Use the hashtag giveaway to enroll yourself for today's video. We can just, no, what we're going to do, we're not going to go into Yoshi. We'll do it with Skullcrown. It's her week. It's Skullcrown week, guys. So, what gear do I want to put on Skullcrown? I've told you guys a bunch. It's Avenging gear. I'm going to have a couple good pieces. Let's actually go equipped. In case we're going to end up putting the set on her now, I seriously doubt it. These are going to have to be amazing rolls for her to be relevant before 6-star for what we want to use her for. But you see there's one piece waiting here. Attack percentage, chest, 50%, fully leveled up to plus 16 with 3 triple roll on crit rate. So 18% extra crit rate. That's what we want to see because we want to put crit damage gloves on her. Before we start leveling stuff, before we start chatting about it, all that fun stuff, I just want to say I was having a discussion with some of you guys in the Discord today about why I think Avenging is such a great choice for Skullcrown. So, Avenging, 45% chance to counterattack when hit with a crit. In the arena, which is the main place I think most of us will use Skullcrown, maybe some other content, but her focus for the place she really shines is arena, a lot of the champions you're facing, a lot of your enemies are going to be critting all the time. Like, these are well-built champions, they're built to deal damage. PvP, there's more crits you're facing than PvE, obviously. So we look here, she's got the AoE, I think all of us know it, on the A1, places an extra hit if the target has more than 50% HP. So likely, if she's getting hit before she gets to go, the other team got to go first. So they probably all have over 50% HP, so every time she's getting hit, this is going to proc, double hit her. It's really, really nice. So 45% chance as long as they're critting. Really cool. But then you'll see, we haven't done any of her masteries yet, but I think it's this guy here. Yeah, Retribution. You also get a 50% chance to counterattack when this champion loses 25% of their max HP or more from a single enemy skill. She's kind of squishy. You also can build her squishy because she has that passive that puts the unkillable whenever her HP drops below 20%. So this is going to happen basically every time she gets hit in the arena. So then you get this 50% chance to counter with Retribution. So 50% chance of that, 45% chance from the Avenging set. This is like coming out to about a 70, maybe even a little higher than a 70% chance that you're going to be able to get a counterattack off. And then if you want to make it even better, throw Deterrence on her as well, and then you get a 20% chance to counterattack an enemy when they apply a CC kind of debuff, a crowd control debuff. So stun, sleep, and then here's the good ones. I mean, they're all good in that they can trigger, but Fear, True Fear, and then Freeze. Fear, True Fear, and Freeze, those happen all the time, even in the mid-game arena that we are in. So as long as they don't land on her, she's going to get that off. So she's really going to be looking at a really, really high chance to counterattack at least once before she goes against faster teams between the Avenging set, the Retribution, and the Deterrence. So really great candidate for Avenging set. You want her counterattacking. I think a lot of us have probably faced those annoying Skullcrowns that just slap us around. Here we are. Why don't we just level this rank to 8? That's how we're going to get started today. I don't have that much stuff amazing that land on the attack percentage. If this lands on attack percentage twice off the bat, we get like 15-16% attack on this ring. It's great already. You'll see we just finished that daily quest. But yeah, I don't have that many accessories for Knight's Revenant. That's just taking a little while here, huh? But you see here, it's slowly counting down. We'll see if we have to go through all of it. Okay, so we didn't get the second attack percentage roll, but this is still pretty good. A little HP for the tankiness. We'll throw some beginner glyphs on it now. You'll see we're close to 11 million silver. Most silver I've ever had at a singular moment on this account. Just do the baby glyphs, just so we remember that it's pretty good. Maybe we'll eventually farm up something better, but as you see here, I just got nothing for the Knight's Rev, really. I mean, I guess this will go on Skullcrown once we have her ascended, but I am going to shout this out, not to just keep postponing the artifact enhancing, but guys, you don't unlock her second passive, which does take books, until her 4th level of Ascension. So don't ascend her past her 3rd level of Ascension until you've booked her out with the first 10 books. The 4 that go here, the 4 that go here, and the 2 that go here. See, we got 3 books into her already, 2 here, 1 here. I don't need this at all. First off, we really, really don't need this because it's only available when Sinesha is on the same team and alive. We don't have Sinesha. I mean, theoretically, if you had Sinesha, you're maybe doing Faction Wars, then you might want to send Skullcrown right away because this pairs really well with her. But I think it's the least desirable of her moves. You want the A2, then you want the A1 smacking with the extra 20%, and then yeah, maybe get the cooldown on the first passive. Second passive, we don't need it, so don't ascend her until you book her out. And obviously, we won't be able to put that amulet on her until she's at rank 5 of Ascension. Anyway, that's why I started talking about this in the first place. All right, let's check out this Avenging gear. So this is probably the highlight piece. What are we looking for on all these pieces? Crit rate. Everything crit rate. You know, crit damage is amazing for her, but almost certainly I will be putting these gloves on her. Sorry to click out of that, guys. But these gloves from Kale with 80% crit damage and a crit rate substat. So we need to hunt for all the other crit rate in the substat. So that's what I'm looking for. I want Avenging gear with crit rate. So let's see if we get it here. Let's just do 1. Let's see if we start with some crit rate. Awesome. If this double crit rates between this and then that 18% on that attack percentage chest we have on Sachi right now, I mean, we're going to be looking at what? Like 33% crit out the gate? And then in the other offset piece, I can just hunt for crit rate, because we're almost certainly going to be running a 4-piece Avenging and then 2 offset pieces. The gloves on Kale are Resilience, so oh, that's so great. So 34% crit off the bat, plus the 15 here, and then we will get her first mastery here, of course. It's an extra 5. So what are we talking? We're already at 54% crit once we put her gear on her. 54% crit. I love that. I really love that. And we know we're getting 7 from the gloves. We're getting 7 from the gloves on Kale, so we're at 61. This is a great start, using the 1 offset gloves and the 2... I know this is theoretical because I'm not showing it. At the end, guys, I'll keep it in my head, but I'll do a little fitting room action, and you can see what I'm talking about. This could not have gone better. I mean, crit damage is good, but this is what we wanted. We're not going to do those gloves. So here, we're going to roll this to 12, and let's see if we can't get at least 1 crit rate. So what did I say? We're at 61%. I mean, if we get like an extra crit roll here, we'd be looking at like 8%, 9% on this piece. Then we're at 70. It's just looking better and better. If we ever got a Lanicus or something, should be done at that point. Okay, double speed roll. You love to see that. Really good, because down the line, I'd love to put her in some attack percentage boots. I don't think we have the substats to do that yet. We're going to still want her like minimum 150 speed. 150, 160 is probably what I'm going to aim for. Let's see it. Taking a millennium here. I might even have a sip of my water. Okay, now it's going fast. Come on, 1 crit rate, please. Oh, triple speed, though. I mean, don't ask and you shall receive, I suppose. I mean, for a 4-star piece, it's about as good as you could hope. We did want the crit rate, but I mean, I'll take 13 speed on a 4-star piece. Why not? Let's throw that on her already. There's no way that won't go on her. You can also throw the Avenging Shield on her as well. So here we've got attack and speed. This will almost certainly be... the choice here, guys, is we know that we're going to get the chests from Sachi, right? Just remember, take my word, we have a 50% fully leveled up attack percentage chest with 18% crit rate in the subs. Then we're going to take Kale's gloves, and then the choice here is, do we want these boots, or do we want this weapon? This, weapon. How about we take this to 12? Let's see if it doesn't roll crit rate on the 3rd one. Otherwise, what I'm going to do, I'll go through it with you guys. I'm going to filter by weapons and boots. Well, first I'll do weapons, any weapon with crit rate as a sub, and see if what the highest possible crit rate we can get from any weapon, any set. It won't matter. It has to be 5-star or 6-star. I won't do a 4-star weapon on her. We need that attack. Cool that we got the speed roll there, though. We really love that. Wow, okay, it's probably going to be this piece. Now what I think I'll do first is we're going to sort all boots by speed. I even will probably look at 4-star boots, but 5 and 6-star boots is going to be the preference, and speed, and then I'm going to sort by substats crit rate, because we need crit rate. Pretty cool, though. And we got accuracy, not bad. She has an AoE weaken on her A2. So this is the top candidate here. I don't love these subs, so I'm actually not even going to roll this up yet. Let's first start, what did I say, we're at 60, 61, and then 65, is that what we're at? Something like that? We can do the math again. But for now, yeah, I think that would put us at 65 with this 4%. So 65 total, 35 more. We're not going to get that from some boots, but let's see how much we can get from boots. Let's go primary, speed, and then we'll start with the crit rate. We'll do equip too. We'll see everything that we're working with. So we got 4% on these, 4% there. Nothing great here. 13% here. This is the candidate right there. What else we got? Could try to roll that if we got triple crit. We'll roll this to 8 and see how we do, because I also love that as crit damage. And no real reason to break up Kale's gear if we don't have to, even though he is going to slowly get stripped down. Here we can maybe get a double roll on a cruel set. It's not that bad. It's going to be offset regardless. Okay, and then here we got 9% on War Maiden. I really have no issue at this point taking War Maiden's gear off. So we got 9% on War Maiden with 5-star boots as opposed to Kale's 4-star boots with 13% though, so an extra 4%. I think the move here, guys, we roll these to 8. See if it double rolls HP percentage, that'd be a bummer. Then we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll take them to 12, and then I also want to look at those other boots. I think the cruel boots. Okay, so we got 1 crit roll, but this is, guys, when you deal with 4-star gear, 4-star artifacts, it's really a bummer. This is what you'd get crit rate wise. Alright, so we're gonna take this to 12 though for sure. This is what you get on a 5-star piece, and for sure on a 6-star piece, getting 6%. Really terrible second roll, to be honest. It's almost like it didn't roll an extra one at all. Cool that it went crit damage though. We'll see if this can't go again. It wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad choice at all. It really wouldn't be a bad choice. 1 away. Okay, and we got it right away. Okay, and it's split evenly between the 3. You kind of wish it did that with the all those legendary books I put on Yoshi. So top candidate, what's the top candidate right now? Maybe it has to be Kale's Boots at the 13%. These aren't bad. 6% though, I'd rather mess up Kale. Let's see if these don't roll crit right away. So you see here, guys, these are 4-star boots, which started with 5% crit. So the other ones just had terrible, terrible rolls. So we're not going to use those, obviously. Sachi's boots, I think these are maybe the best candidate. We're going to have to see. We're low on crit rate. Obviously, we're going to be low. We're not going to be at 100%. I mean, we just aren't in a position to really do that yet. I mean, I suppose if we got a really nice amulet, maybe I could do crit rate gloves for a minute. But okay, let's see. If we go like this, we got to change the main here. Put this on attack. Now subs, let's do crit. Let's see what our best crit rate weapons are. See if we don't have any 6-star pieces. And yeah, guys, I know it's a bit more of a chilled out. Let's go, baby. This is quite the piece. I'm saying it's a bit more of a chilled out vibe today. You know, I'm not running, showing you all the progress left and right, but we're kind of in that. I mean, I think I titled the last video, or at least had the thumbnail say, like, we're in the calm before the storm. Like, Hurricane Brogni hasn't come here yet. It's all just prep. It's all just taking it easy. So I thought with my videos, maybe I'd take it down a notch as well. A little more low energy, a little chiller of a vibe. If this rolled crit rate, man, I'd be on cloud 9. Oh, crit damage though. I mean, we're taking these to 16, baby. Even if these don't go on Skullcrown, this, if for anyone remembers, whenever we won these, maybe like 10 days ago, I said this is like a dream piece. And you mean it'd be amazing if these were hitting speed, but damage-wise, this is like if this tripled on crit damage with the extra crit rate sub, it's pretty amazing. We could be looking at like 24, 25% crit damage on this piece. This is gonna take a while, so everyone grab a drink of water. Let's relax. I've gone 3.5 million, 4 million silver trying to go from 12 to 16 on pieces. So I think a lot of us have. Not saying it's unique, but we know the struggle here. I know in a lot of other games, guys, you can just auto this, which is it's crazy that they make us sit here and watch. This is going pretty well, though. What are we, like 500,000, 600,000 in the hole? Maybe a bit more, I don't know. We still haven't even gone through 2 million silver yet, so lots of stuff to get through. Oh, is this it? Let's go. Oh, resistance. Okay, this is a wild piece. This is beautiful. This is really nice. What I want to see, so we get 12 out of this. I want to go back to those boots, those avenging boots, and see if the third substat isn't crit rate. I know those are bad. Here we go. I know these are bad substats with the flat defense for sure, and then the resistance. I mean, it could be kind of useful in arena, but it's not great. I would love to see if this is crit rate and a 5-star. Maybe it's a 5%, 6% crit rate roll. That would give us the option of throwing on that Relentless piece we were just rolling up, and that thing's beautiful. 18% crit damage. I'd love to have her slapping around already. You know, an option also, if we can't make the Avenging set work, I know I threw those 2 pieces on, but it's really not too late. That would only cost 70,000 silver to take off. Just got excited in the moment. We'd always just put all of Kale's gear on her. She'll be an immediate upgrade everywhere that Kale works, except for of course like Clan Boss and Dragon. But as a nuker, she's much better. And we have full damage. You only need the 1 book to reach full damage on her A2, so only her A1 will be lacking. But of course, that's a much better nuke move than Kale's A1, which is a single target. Does have a good multiplier though, Kale's A1. Underrated. Alright, let's see. We're doing good on silver, guys. Attack percentage. I'm tempted to bring these the whole way up. Alright, let's try our little fitting room now that we have some stuff. I've only tried this once ever, so how about I do it for the second time ever with you guys? Let's try these. Let's try, we need to see equip too. I want to see Sachi's chest, wherever she is. Sachi's chest, let's try that on. So we don't have to all just trust my mental math, right? Let's just actually do this. This juicy guy over here. So now we've got 65% crit rate, call it 70 though once we do masteries. And then we do get 70% out of those boots. So we actually are already looking at 77% crit. I'd love to be more closer to 90, but this would not be the worst first ever build on Skullcrown. So yeah, looky there. We got 72% crit, but once we do our Our Masteries will actually have 77% crit, and then from the Masteries we'll also get 164% crit damage. So is this an amazing build? Absolutely not. It really, really isn't. But it's a start. It's a start. And the speed isn't that bad. It's not good. These could be leveled up to 16. Maybe we'll do that now. I don't know. Maybe I'll save that. I'm not going to go... This was just an exciting piece. Maybe we'll find one more of those in Relentless that will take to 16, but I think I'll mostly just 12 things for now. So this could be this is like a worst case, as a worst case scenario build, it's pretty good. I'm not going to equip that though. Thank you very much, Fitting Room. Actually, I liked that feature more than I thought I would. I really did. All right, let's go back here. And let's see that new gear we got. Let's see all that new stuff. Okay, it's not showing it to me. I claimed it, didn't I? It didn't go here, did it? Oh, guys, while I'm here, we got that great gift. If you haven't claimed it yet, do it. They have this really cheesy watch your raid recap thing, which I'll share on like my Discord. Maybe I'll put in the link to this video, but I'm not going to make you watch it now. It's kind of cool. This account's too young. It was more exciting on my main account. I can show that off on a stream on Twitch sometime. But why don't we have the Relentless? Actually, instead of wasting our time going back to the tournaments, how about we go here, and I just look to see if it's there. I have very, very few 6-star legendary pieces on this account, so it should catch our eye if there's a bunch of unleveled stuff just sitting there. But where is Relentless? There we go. Okay, so it's already in here. It's already in here. So it's going to be all these new gold pieces. Some of them are leftovers. You know, see, I have some doubles. I've won this once before. But yeah, let's just start here. So this was the old one we had. That already had like 8 levels on it. We finished it to 16. Now the new one, so this is trash. How much would it sell for? So I'm actually probably gonna sell this. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'll roll it to like 8. So if it gets a bunch of attack percentage rolls, maybe just for like some random nuke or faction wars or something. Pretty terrible piece though. This one's much better. Sorry, this is an old one. This is an epic one. Much better. Still not that good. That's why I haven't leveled it. But this is just pretty bad. All right, let's go here. I don't know which one of these is the old one and the new one, so let's just look at both. My guess is this is the old one because this looks pretty good. Because this is not good. Like, they're basically the same thing here, but we get crit damage instead of attack percentage. Yeah. And the defense percentage. This is better in every way. I'm not going to throw it out yet, but this also might go in the bin. So not a good start. This looks amazing. Okay, so this is definitely the old one because I would remember this piece. This is beautiful. Let's take this to 12. Why not? So number one thing I'm looking for on Relentless gear all the time, I've said this before, is speed, speed, speed. I think Relentless is best suited, I'm not alone in this belief, great, flat HP. I think it's best suited on support type champions with like 2 really good support moves on their A2 and their A3, so they're just cycling through them as fast as possible, getting those extra procs, those extra heals, those extra speed boosts, all those good things. So an Apothecary, a Reliquary Tender, Yoshi's not a bad example. I mean, he's not, here, I'll use Yoshi actually as an example, not ideal. We got that second one on speed though, that's amazing. Like Yoshi, his A3 is amazing support move. His A2 is kind of random. It's just like a debuffer move. It's got the decreased accuracy, and HP burn. Doesn't hit hard. So actually, he'd be a suboptimal candidate. Oh, look at that. We just hit max on the energy. We might have to run and do the fastest campaign run. Okay, so 2 flat HP. So this isn't bad. I mean, we still got 11 speed out of it, so it really isn't bad. That's kind of the... For anyone who's wondering why people make such a fuss about pushing in dungeons, that's really why. It's like... it doesn't take much for a 6-star piece to be one of your best pieces from that set or whatever of that kind, you know? If you have a 6-star offset HP percentage piece, it could be way better than an onset 4-star, 5-star piece because the substats just have higher quantities. So they get just that 1 extra roll. You saw the 1 extra speed roll. That's 11 speed. The triple roll, because that was only 1 roll, the triple roll we got on that epic helmet on Skullcrown, the Avenging gear, was 13 speed. So 1 roll on a 6-star piece was 11, and then compared to 13 on a 4-star piece on a triple roll. So it's like, you really get a huge benefit. This is why you want to push those level stage 20 dungeons. I mean, I know we all want to, but maybe just drive that point home a little more. All right, let's go back to our Relentless. We still have the whole bottom row of gear to get through, as I always overshoot it. They when I first started playing the game, the order of everything was very, very different. Like crit damage, for example, was way at the bottom. Okay, gloves. These are the old ones for sure. I remember we had HP percentage. Okay, so we got defense percentage gloves. These aren't bad. I love the crit rate substat and the accuracy. Attack percentage we could live without, and definitely the flat HP. We'll keep these though. How do we roll these to 8? Let's just roll these to 8. Yeah, make sure to let me know in the comments, guys, how you like this style video. I kind of like it. It's a good change of pace. Things have been pretty hectic. You know, the channel's been pretty busy. I'm doing closer to 2 videos a day now. Like, it's coming out to like about 10 videos a week or something. So definitely, this keeps me really busy. Okay, double accuracy. You don't hate to see it. This isn't a bad piece at all. On a tanky or champion that needs to land some debuffs. I don't mind it. All right, let's look at our chests. Flat attack. Oof. Double flat attack. So this probably was the old one, because the only reason I would have ever kept this is because it had a speed roll. I never would keep this, and I'm not going to. We'll sell this right away. I know some people might not agree with that, but it's just, we're going to eventually run out of space in this, and it's just, I just don't need that. Okay, so attack percentage, I'm pretty sure these were our old ones, and then flat defense. Yeah, this is stinky, stinky. Again, people might disagree with this, but I'm just going to sell it. I'd much rather have that silver gain back than deal with this. So, how are these artifacts? Not great at all. I loved this. You know, it didn't roll perfect, but this is a great haul. And then these aren't bad at all either. You know, it's not great. You'd love to see more speed subsets, but we always would. Okay, bit more gear I wanted to do though. Let's do Cardinal. I want to actually do her gear with you guys. We went through this the other day. I want her in the shield set, but we need way more shield out of it. So let's get some stuff up. I'm not going to plus 16 any more stuff. That took too long. Let's just bring all these pieces that we already know and like up to plus 12. So a shield set, guys, you get a plus 30% HP percentage shield based off of 30% HP percentage. Yeah, 30% HP shield based off of the champion wearing the set's HP, and it lasts 3 turns at the start of each round of a battle. Cool. So that's not a bad roll. What I was getting to is what you care most about on a shield champion is as much HP as possible. Flat HP on a not yet 6-starred champion is not the worst thing in the world. HP percentage would be better, but this isn't bad. We'll glyph that. I'm not going to waste my speed glyphs here yet. But yeah, cool. You'll see, she's got not a great HP pool here, but it's getting close to what? Almost, if this was at 30,000, we'd be at a, what is it, 9,000? 9,000k HP shields. It's not bad. So this one has great rolls, and it glyphed up well too. So 18% HP percentage. So I'd love to see flat HP here. I'd love to see, probably speed is the #1 thing I want, and then flat HP. And then, yeah, I don't want no accuracy. Defense percentage would be good. We don't need any attack on her. Yeah, let's see what we get. And this is really nice just because I'll bring Cardinal into dungeon runs. I mentioned this yesterday just for her res. She allows me to complete higher stage dungeons than I probably would be able to. Crit rate's cool. This will last on the account for a while. Also great HPs here. Same things we're looking for. Not speed though, obviously. We already got it. But her main utility that she brings me for this account at this point, I mean, we use her in Tag Team Arena. We could use her in Arena if we had more like glass cannon kind of nukers, but we don't have any of those really. Maybe Skullcrown will be that. But really her use for us is like dungeon progression, you know, just coming in with that res and making sure, okay, that was pretty cool. I liked that. If you have, that's one of the times I'll be excited about a flat stat again. But yeah, she comes with the res, that's her big thing, just to pick the team up. And let's do these two. These are HP percentage, not speed, but we'll take it. I would honestly prefer these roll flat HP. But this gives her an extra bit of use, you know, on these dungeon comps. She helps us through the waves, not just picking us up on the bosses, by having that shield set. You know, give us a little tankiness this first 3 rounds. Maybe our Bellower stays up a little longer. Maybe our Kale does. Soon to be our Coldheart. Not Coldheart. Did I say Coldheart before? Skullcrown. Skullcrown. Cool. Hey, res. Not the worst thing in the world. I don't hate it. And you'll see, she's got a much healthier little supply here. We're over 30k. Cool. I think that's, is that enough gear? It feels like enough gear for the day. Yeah, guys, I think it's good to push for these tournaments when you can win them, but don't break your back because, like, sure, it's great, a legendary book. Maybe do break your back for that. But if it's just the gear, like you'll see, we're going to win some more gear tomorrow from this arena tournament. It's going to be 5-star, 6 pieces of epic Relentless gear. It's coming from here. Yeah, you'll see, we're winning by almost 200 points at this point. But yeah, a lot of times gear is so RNG, man. It's like the same thing as like pulling ancient shards in a non-2x or void shards in a non-2x. So you have no idea what you're going to get. So maybe you get those great speed subsets, maybe you don't. So it's really nice to get them when you can, but don't go crazy trying to get them. All right, I told you we do a battle. We're really low in Silver 1. We actually did fall to High Bronze 4 after the reset because I was asleep when the reset happened. We did place in Silver, so we have the Silver rewards. I'm not even going to show you that. They were I sold them all. They were terrible. But I didn't play for like 3-4 hours after reset because I was sleeping, and then we were like at like, I don't know, 1260 points. It's pretty annoying how that happens. I'm gonna try to avoid that for next week because I want to be in Silver 2, Silver 3 at this point. Really Silver 2. We belong in Silver 2. Until we do better on this account, we belong in Silver 2. All right, what do we got here? Chancellor Yasmin. Yeah, I'm not worried. I think we can beat this team. There's no real damage, right? I mean, I'm sure this Tyrell slaps, but that's kind of all they're dealing with. We'll see. This is a very unique comp. The only time you really see Mother Superior is when she's running the lead. Okay, so they're going shield set. We do have 2 shield breakers on this this team here, this comp. We got War Maiden and Shield Breaker Mastery, and also Kale. Okay, cool. So she didn't put a dent. Lost our debuffs there with the cleanse from Yasmin. Okay, so they're super duper tanky. I think as long as we take out Tyrell, I mean, he could get res by Shaman, so that's frustrating, but I just want to take out Tyrell. We'll deal with Shaman after. Oh, wow. Yasmin is like, for anyone who doesn't know, she's got that crazy, I think it's her A2, but she's got a heal that's very similar to like Apothecary's. It's just better, because I think it is a cleanse on as well, I'm not sure. But because she's an epic version of it, but it's only on a 2-turn cooldown, so she can throw out these really, really big heals a lot of the time. We don't totally care. I care the most if Sachi falls, because Sachi is our res. She's our resurrector. Not going to help us with this move, though. We need her coming back with her A2 or A3. Let's get a big nuke here. Wow, this is a really tanky team. Kind of crazy to me. I know we don't have any of our big buffs up with like the increased attack. But okay, so look, here we're going to bring back War Maiden. So every time Sachi kills someone, she revives, and she has a 50% chance, I think it is, to place a fear debuff. So you see that landed on Yasmin. So let's take out Superior too. So now I think we're going to win. Bit of a grindy fight here. But look, we're throwing out these True Fears now, even when they don't have increased attack. I mean, small sample size, of course. But, whatchamacallit, that does, I mean, the extra 15% chance we just got from that book on Yoshi definitely is helping. Or at least it will help moving forward. So what's really annoying about facing Shaman is she's got that resurrection. But what really isn't that big a deal with Shaman is it's on such a long cooldown. I think even booked, it's like a 5 or 6 turn cooldown. So I'm really not sweating this at all. It's just a matter of time till we win it. Let's try one more battle. Why not? We're not doing anything exciting, so we might as well push our luck. So this is a team, if this didn't have the Haikatoon, I'd feel comfortable beating it. Avoid Seeker like the plague. What do we got here? This team's scary because Sill's amazing, but I think we can beat this team. I do. Especially with the extra 15% out of Yoshi, that's what I'm hoping. So Yoshi's passive comes in. Let's land a couple. We landed 3 of them. You love to see it. And of course it doesn't matter because there's just no rules anymore. Ugh, it's so True Fear is so frustrating to both face and to have, because I feel like when you face it, it always stops you, and then yeah, we're toast. I'm gonna run this back. When you face True Fear, you keep getting too scared to hit, right? But when you actually put True Fear out on your enemies, they're never scared of you. They just ignore it. That 50-50 never goes your way. Maybe we'll just lose this again, but I want to run it back. Where was it? Here's Sildadrakes. Sildadrakes, amazing champion. One of the best things Plarium ever added to this game was giving like an actually proper, amazing endgame champion. Look, so there we got a couple procs. I think we got for sure 1, for sure 2. You'd love to see that. Let's actually target Syl, because now we know we're going to be able to get our AoE decreased defense off, and then I'm thinking Aethel drops. I think maybe everyone drops right here. Yeah, okay, that's how we're going to end it. So there you go. This is like living your life on the edge of the sword with True Fear. The way, I've said it before, I'm going to say it very concretely now, the way I want this team to work, it's almost certainly going to be, of course, Skullcrown is the lead. Keep Yoshi in there, though. I want him going in with that True Fear. I mean, he's going to be one of our best built champions. The more I invest in him, the more, once we finally have him fully booked out. And then this comes the question, you know. I think we absolutely need a speed booster. For now, I think that has to be Haikatoon. So once I do the next big farm of Dragon, hopefully we get some more speed gear. And I'm just going to basically like put her through the gear optimizer for just max speed. Only stat I care about is 100% speed. Everything else doesn't matter. Get her as fast as possible. And then I think it'll be a toss-up. You know, maybe we throw in War Maiden. Maybe if we keep our Kale still kind of hitting hard, maybe we double nuker, or maybe we go Sachi just for extra turn meter boost. Who knows? They'll be to be played with, but for sure Yoshi, Skullcrown, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. Well guys, I hope this was an interesting video. Definitely a little different than the normal kind of stuff I do. Maybe there's a Necht in the market. There's not. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I think we all were pulling for it. Yeah, my Necht guide is coming out, TBD. To be announced. But I feel like eventually, before I finish this channel, at some point I'll have to do it. Anyway, guys, I'm Fastidious. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. You know, it's free to play, it's free to click. But all that being said, for now, I'll see you next time. Yeah.
Fastidious.